Welcome back to my channel. This is Old New Dude with theories and tinfoil of Game of Thrones and beyond. All fair use laws are in effect and spoilers are ahead. This is going to be kind of like the relaunch of my channel, seeing how I did 21 videos in 2 years. I don't know if I'm going to be that big of a workhorse in the next 2 years, but we're going to try. Been away from Twitter, YouTube, especially Twitter, because I got addicted to that. I mean, there's so many people that you're having conversations with, and you don't have to leave your house, and you can get away with not being a nice person at the grocery store. It just is a little bit driving me crazy. I get addicted to stuff real quick. I tend to lose interest in stuff real quick too. You ask my wife. I got so many projects started and not finished. It's not even funny. It's just who I am. It's my nature. So get away from that. I don't like to do a Debbie Downer on the video, but I'm not gonna lie. As an ex-military, the war in Ukraine has got me messed up. Those former service members that are headed over there, thank you. If I was single, even with all my health problems, if I was single and had no children, I would be right there beside you. And that's a cop-out, but that's just how I feel about it. I saw a picture of a little girl in her, what could only be described as her Sunday best with little white buckle shoes. It's got the one little buckle on it, and she couldn't have been a year old, and they're doing the CPR trying to bring her back to life in the back of a van. It tore me up. I ain't gonna lie. So that's all I'm gonna talk about on Ukraine. I might be old and broken, but I would love to be put in a room with the former KGB Vladimir Putin and see what happens. But getting back to something hopefully a little brighter. I wanted to do this where I could talk and draw at the same time. This is the 4th time I've tried this, and everybody knows that I do it all in one take. That's it. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to link. I don't know how to do crap when it comes to this phone, even after 2 years. And I use pencil and paper when I draw. I bought a year and a half ago. I got one of them little tablet things you hook up to your laptop, and you got this certain kind of pencil thing. I can't stand that. That's a waste of my money. And if I had had the receipt, I'd have took it back, but I'd have a hard time remembering to keep receipts. So, I mean, there was this concept for, I'm a big N plus A equals J. You can ask David Lightbringer. We're opposite sides of the spectrum on that one, but I mean, I give him mad props because he's the smartest person I know. But for him and the other people, the majority that think that R plus L equals J, I had an idea, and I think I've seen it done where the white wolf, and then upside down, their heads turned the opposite direction. The dragon making I don't know if you can get it in there, yin yang. I got the day after I graduated boot camp in San Diego before I started C school or A school. Tiger Jimmy's right across the base. So if it's still there, shout out Tiger Jimmy's. I doing a proof of concept of trying to get it to where both are looking at you. The dragon's ripping out of the skin. Not that it'd be. I think it's cool looking, but I'm still an N plus A equals J. But I was going to try to talk and draw at the same time, so that didn't work out. So we're going to talk. I might draw one or two things, and also doing it this way. For those that have seen my videos before, half my mouth See how this one droops and that one kind of stays there? This side of my face doesn't work that well. So having the camera like this is my good side. Blue shirt, blue eyes. I even got it all working out. Okay. Everybody's doing predictions for wins the winner. I've tried to avoid reading the sample chapters. And I've seen too many wins the winner predictions. So I'm going to throw my hat in the ring. I'll throw another hat. This is my favorite hat. And I'm just going to start with the big dog, John. My prediction for John in Wins the Winner will be, I agree with Orderly Greenhand that he's not dead at the end of book 5. That's Tormund glamored as John. John's glamored as Tormund. Watch that video. But they're going to take the dead Tormund glamored as John into a room after they get the giant to calm down. Melisandre's going to enter there, and then John, glamored as Tormund's going to enter there, and they're going to put the dead Tormund up on a table, and she's going to remove the glamours. And John's going to be like, y'all fuckers killed me. I died. Or he's going to have to word it in a way like George would word crap, to where it's not a lie, but it's not the whole truth. He can say that thanks to Tormund, the now dead Tormund, he saved my life. And that's kind of all he's got to say. I mean, I'm pretty sure George will word it a whole lot better than I do. And then it'd be like, okay, now y'all fuckers try to kill me. My watch is done. Hey, Val, you ready to shack? I can climb in that window. Head south with the wildlings, meet up with Stannis. Become Lord of Winterfell, which is something he's always wanted. The fact that he turned it down to probably die if Janos Slynt became the Lord Commander is honorable, brave, stupid as hell, but took a big old pair of balls. It's sad that I have so much respect for a character on the page. But I do. I mean, it's mad props to George R. R. Martin. His characters that he writes, we fall in love with them. I mean, it's you want him to be your best friend. If something happened to them, like the Red Wedding, there were so many people that threw books and broke their TVs when it came out on HBO. But you love these people. They're family, they're friends. But getting back to John, Wins the Winner. I don't think it doesn't play out to me that John is going to... His story can't happen the way it should happen if he's a white. A fire white or an ice white. I don't give a shit which one. He is, in my opinion, the true-born son, the rightful heir to Winterfell, the rightful lord of Winterfell, the rightful, in the eyes of the utters, the old gods, whoever's whispering in the ears, anybody north of the wall or up there to the north cares about the king. He's the king of winter. You can put whatever title you want on it. That's who they're going to come. That he's the, regardless what they say. They can throw him in a dungeon, and the old things, whispers, are going to think he's king of winter. That's just the way it is. So he's not dead. He's not a fire white. He's not an ice white. His little doo-doo still going to work. Him and Val are going to do the Humpty Dumpty. He's going to be able to have offspring. And he's going to go to the south. He's going to meet up with Stannis. They're in Winterfell. He bends the knee to Stannis. Swears the Norse is with Stannis Baratheon to put him on the throne. Now, when it comes to Robb's will, John's going to get that will. He's going to find out that Robb named him his heir and then legitimized him, which at this point it doesn't matter. He's already Jon Stark. Stannis has made him Jon Stark. He gets that letter, and if Stannis is still alive and wins the winter, Jon will do nothing with that letter. He's already bent the knee. If he wouldn't go back on his oath to the Night's Watch, become the Lord of Winterfell, he's not going to go back on his oath to the king to become king of the North. That's not who he is. That's not going to work that way. But if Stannis dies, and that's if, I mean, he done shagged the Red Lady twice. She done took 2/3 of his life force. I mean, he's living on borrowed time. And I mean, every one of these characters in these books have done something stupid, done something to make you not like. I mean, you love some characters, hate some characters. Stannis to me is a kinslayer. Always will be. I know there's a lot of people out there that root for Stannis. He's not the worst character in the book, that's for sure. There's things that I like about Stannis, but the whole killing his little brother, and he knew what was going to happen. He knew what was what. I think he's going to welcome death. He's going to be tired of thinking about Renly's peach, and then the images that he gleamed off of his shadow are still burnt in his head. So he dies. Serene's already been burnt. Melisandre's going to burn her. So I mean, Stan's not going to have any rightful heirs. I guess that's just 3 predictions for the Winds of Winter. We might even actually add to it. All right, you got Jon, who might be Lord of Winterfell, or if Stannis dies, he might be King of the North, because he's damn sure not going to bend the knee to the Lannisters. And with those Baratheons, that's it. He's King of the North, and then it's done. Stannis dies. Shireen gets burnt. I believe that I believe when Davos gets back with Rickon, and Jon can still be King of the North and Rickon the Lord of Winterfell. That's all fine and dandy. Davos is going to kill Melisandre for burning Shireen. That's my prediction. He's not going to care about repercussions. And I got a feeling Jon wouldn't do nothing to him anyways. He'd be like, "You're right. You should have burnt her." And a lot of the people that we have in the North that are there to fight the good fight, to fight the others, a lot of them are going to die. I mean, most of the northern battles are just going to lose. The others, and I like calling them udders, because I think it's funny. Every battle or every plan they have in the North is not going to work. They're just going to keep pushing south and pushing south and pushing south. And I think Dany's vision of her on one side of the Trident is where the Battle of the Dawn is going to get fought. And will that be at the end of Winds of Winter? Probably not. It's going to be at the beginning, maybe middle of a Dream of Spring. And I don't even want to think about how long it'd be before we get that. But that's my predictions. That's my hat. These videos aren't for knowledge. I just like talking. And Lucas Van Hammond, if you're out there, I will give you a comment on some of the older videos you'd like to laugh at my dumbass on your lunch break. Well, hopefully I'm still a dumbass. And anybody else, if this is the first time you're watching the channel, thank you. If you're one of the 51 subscribers I got, I mean, yeah, 51. Thank you. So I know my 21 videos in 2 years, I suck at this. But I do plan on 5 days a week, as long as the kid's in school. Try to get a video a day. But this one was a Winds of Winter. That way I can write Winds of Winter predictions on it. So hopefully I can get a couple more people to say, "Hey, this dude's a dumbass, but he's kind of funny." And then some of his words might ring true, or it's completely out of left field. We can just laugh at how far out there he's off on this stuff. I'm fine with that. Believe what you want to believe. Read what you want to read. Be what you want to be. I mean, but I'm still gonna work on this picture of a half wolf, half dragon ripping out of the wolf skin. Um, but I can't do both. I can't talk and do this because if I'm talking, I gotta look at the camera. If I'm looking over here talking, I just think that I'm being rude. So, but I'm still working on this picture. Hopefully, I'll get her done in maybe 2 weeks. I'm slow, and it's been a long time since I drove. But you take care of yours, I'll take care of mine. COVID's still a thing out there. So, however you deal with COVID, knock yourself out. And I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, you like this one. Leave a comment, questions, comment on theories, anything you want to know. Comment on the hat. I don't care. Comment. I love comments. It means I get to talk to somebody. Because my 7-year-old knows who Jon Snow is, but I can't talk to him about any of this stuff. I did when he was little, 1 or 2, he didn't know what the hell I was saying. But now I got to be real careful around him. I got to be more careful around my 7-year-old son than I have to be around my 14-year-old daughter. So I could bounce some ideas of ice and fire off of her, even though she has no concept of what I'm talking about. And I PG-13 it as much as I can. But, nah. But, all right, that's it. I'm done. I like to ramble. See you tomorrow with, should be, I'll go ahead and start right at the very beginning. Prologue, Game of Thrones. Everybody's got their chapter reviews, all that stuff. Mine's ain't going to be no different, but hopefully I'll make you laugh. And I should say something stupid tomorrow, too. But, all right, be good. Bye.